Okay, I'm just trying to find the video, everyone. I am here.
My phone found it. Hey? 2 seconds.
Okay, I'm just gonna share this where it needs to be shared, just so that people in the Creative Family group can find it. Group.
My computer's having some sort of connection here.
Go back to being Scrapbook Fantasies. Now, someone had left a comment. Hello, Debbie. How are you? I want to go back to Scrapbook Fantasies. Debbie's comment's gone.
Yeah, that happens.
That's dodge.
That's, yep. I'll leave that alone. Love you, Facebook.
Alright. He does. Okay. I have got a mess here. Just saying.
Tell people how many platforms are on tonight.
So, tonight's video is on our Facebook page, Scrapbook Fantasies. So, at Scrapbook Fantasies. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. We are on YouTube, our YouTube channel. So if you just look up Alicia Redshaw Scrapbook Fantasies, so my name's down the bottom of the video there, you'll find me. Oh, it's freezing. Freezing here tonight. Oh, the weather's cold. Okay. Hello, Marge. Oh, this is not on angle. Sorry, I'm in the way. Hello, Marge. Hello, Diane. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Joanne. Oh, Joanne usually watches on YouTube. Hello, Di. Hello, Chloe. Oh, yep. And hello, Lisa. How are we all? We are also in the Out and About virtual retreat group because it is retreat weekend. It is our Out and About virtual retreat, so it's also Out and About release week. So far in the Out and About virtual retreat, we've made this pocket page. And we've made this double page. And tonight, we're going to make a scrapbook page, I think, maybe. This is your itinerary. If you're doing the retreat, you can get that in the group.
So have you seen who's in the group here?
I'll just...
You got Tanya, Trish, Anna, Dee.
Yep, well, I'll open that video up. Just give me half a second.
Oh, no.
Got to refresh that one. Look, Right, so I'm just going to pin that. Pin featured. Hello, Tanya and Trish, Anna, Dee, Tanya, because we've got Tanya M and Tanya D, Mary, Carol, and Marlene. So they're over in the Out and About retreat group. And in YouTube, I think we've got Faina. Definitely Faina's over there. I'm sure I saw a comment come up on the streaming software for her. Hello, Faina. How are you? So, try and include as many people as we can.
Out of school, you say yes.
Yep, school is finished.
School is finished in Queensland for 2 weeks.
Woohoo! Rightio. So I'm going to show you the Out and About paper.
They've gone back.
Oh, I miss them when they go back. Ours definitely needed a break. Okay. So this is paper one. I've only got one sheet of each right now. This is paper one of Out and About. It's pretty cool. I think it's. My laptop's motor is running. So this is paper two. So it's got the camping print. So it's a bit camping, outdoorsy, very masculine. There are camping ladies. Yeah, but blokes have long hair and plaits too. My brother had longer hair than I did when we were teenagers.
That wasn't hard, but
I didn't have really short hair when I was at school. Only when I was, I think I was 17 or 18 when I cut all my hair off.
I'm just going to put up a link to the whole house.
Paper number 3 with the 2 different types of wood. And then the other side, which is the best paper. I've been having a hack fest online today. Just to cut it up. You know, I love this piece of paper. And paper 4. Very handy. That's what I use for my double page background. And then I've torn out this one, and we've torn out this one, frying the eggs and the hiking. See, there's nothing to say that these are male or female, really. Well, maybe. Paper 5. Love this print. I made this from scratch. It's one of my original prints. Well, a lot of them are. And a fussy cut sheet. The other side. Cut most of this out. It's mostly easy to fussy cut. And paper 6 with the green. And then the marble.
Number 4 is one of my favourites, says Chloe.
Number 4 is, this one. Yeah.
Hello, Sandy.
Print. Righty. Oh, and what we've been doing is, what I've been encouraging everyone to do is get a book and do this. This is a Julie Chapman thing. And yes, we've all been sticking our fussy cuts and colour cuts in. So these are what we call colour cuts. They have a little tiny white border. We manufacture those ourselves. We manufacture these title cuts and picture cuts as well. That's Torch. Yeah, they're like die cut ephemera sort of thing. We call them colour cuts. That's out there. We do lots of colour cuts.
We do lots. Just a couple.
Just a couple. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm going to have to refresh my one over on the main page here.
Oh, did I say hello, Mary, Carol, Marlene? Yep. Hello, Sandy.
I just went blank, so I'm trying to get back there again.
So, I don't know what I want to do.
I have too many screens open for my 4 PC.
Yeah. I do like this. I've used a fair bit of this today. Ooh, Journey. We've got Journey and we've got Camping.
Are you gluing them into the extra book?
No, just a tiny bit of tape.
Yeah. So
You stick them in. Just a tiny bit of tape. I'll show you. It's made it so much easier to create with. It's your aunt, actually, Chloe. Yeah, so it's just a tiny little piece of tape. 3mm tape works really well. Julie uses 3mm tape. That's why we stock 3mm tape, specifically for this purpose. So she uses 3mm tape. I've just cut a little tiny bit of tape, double-sided tape.
Right.
And yeah, so these got a little tiny bit of tape on them, and you can just peel them up, and then you just roll that off.
Okay, come on.
But it has made it really easy to just pick things out and create with them. But yeah. I wonder if we could use this tree.
Right. I'm coming back to the main Facebook group and the
Facebook page.
Facebook page, so
I wonder if we could use this tree.
I think 6 screens might be too much.
We did a tree in a class last time.
I do like it.
Well, I reckon 6 screens would be a bit much for your computer.
They're all got movie playing on.
Quentin likes the tree. Let's just say the tree is his favourite.
I'm a bit of a tree hugger.
We're very much about saving Planet A because there is no Planet B. Sorry, I had to get my little bit of a no. I think I've had an influence on him. I'm going to see if I can find a
I've been married a lot of years.
photo we could use.
Oh, evening, Beck.
No, maybe. Maybe not.
Beck said the new range is a bit dodgy.
You all met my dodgy husband. Oh, here we go. One of him in the plane. I think I might have used this before. I think I have used this before, haven't I?
Which one was that? Not the one with him drinking champagne?
The one I'm drinking something juice in the plane. I think it needs a landscape photo.
He didn't have to cut it out that says Pam. Thanks, Pam.
Oh, it was all pretty good except for the tree.
I thought we were mates, Pam.
There's one of him doing scouts. That is Milton. This is the same kid, just so you all know. That is the same kid.
Chloe's lost the double-sided tapes.
Oh, no. I'd be checking in Lexi's room.
Yeah.
I'd be checking your buddy's room.
I did have a lady ask me once, can you roll it back on after your toddler runs away with it? I went, don't think so.
Don't think so. No. No. I'm looking to see if I've got a photo. See, this is what happens. No, I'm not even looking for a photo. Let's just give up on that business.
Well,
What's that a picture of? No. People of that I can't share pictures of.
What did you use one of your old Curtis Island ones?
They're on a Project Life album.
That tree reminds me of the whiskey looking trees out on Curtis Island.
Windswept.
Windswept. Oh, evening, Lee. I thought you'd be at the foosball. What piece of paper does that tree come on?
Paper 2.
Paper 2.
Look, I want to use lots of stuff here. So, what if we did... I wonder if we could do that. Well, I don't like that. No. Let's use this timber for a photo mat. Let's use this as a photo mat and then get the letters together, journey together, and then find something else to do a bit of something on the background. Does that make sense? Something on the background.
We're good at making something. Paper 3 as well.
Right. Okay, let's get this piece of pattern paper 1 and let's cut the barcode off. Okay, so don't just cut at the edge of the barcode because I give you a little bit of leeway. I'll give you just over 1/8 of an inch leeway just in case you're crooked first time you cut it. But we want to cut the barcode off, but let's cut it off so that we incorporate the barcode into our page and then we can have a scrap of this timber off the other side for to use on our page. So it's paper 1 and we've got the barcode at this end, lining up with 12 inches so that a bit we chop off, we can turn it over and use the other side like that. Do a bit of a strippy thing or something. Strips of paper. So then let's do the same here. Let's trim this piece of paper 3 just below the letters. So then we've got this piece of grey and we could use it on the background as well somewhere. Okay, So I am thinking, I know that's dangerous. Let's get our page back. I'm going to go that way. Something like this. Let's have that go off the page. The journey. Let's have a look. Let's do a 5x7 photo. Like a nice big feature photo. Could be like a kid leaving for school camp or heading off on an adventure. So let's cut a 5 1/4 by 7 1/4 inch piece. All those inches around here. And then our photo will sit on that.
Paper 3?
Yep. Somehow I'll put that there. This here. And then, I don't know.
Karen, Elisa never growls at me. You've got the wrong person. I do everything perfectly first go.
I can only imagine Q putting something in a kit and Elisa growling at him for doing it. Yeah, well, I designed the kits, Karen, thank goodness. Well, who knows what you'd be creating with.
I got the colour concept of, not much.
He, yeah, it's called the circus conductor incident.
Once I told you your outfit looked, I said lovely.
He thought an outfit looked really good. I knew it was bad, and it was bad. Yeah, it was bad.
You still have the jumper that you bought to wear instead of it?
No, I don't.
No.
Fell to pieces. I wore it to death.
Evening, Liz.
I wonder if we use this. I don't think so. I think that's just a bit heinous.
Such a hard.
Green. Do we think green?
I love the green also, says Sandy.
I think the green. But what if we did? Like, what
Trees
if
are Carol's favourite this time.
a lot of people pick this tree as their favourite thing? What about we do that? A tiny bit of green. Oh, I think so. Just a tiny bit of green. So this is paper number 6.
Oh.
So let's cut a piece that is 7 3/8. So that's halfway between 7 1/4 and 7 1/2. So we're going halfway between.
7 3/8 by 12?
No, by 5 3/8.
Haven't been done next time. 5 3/8 from paper 6.
And you know what? You could probably get away with half a sheet. Clinton in your kit.
Okay.
So let's cut the middle out of that. Chop, chop. So yeah, hacker alert. We're going to cut the middle out because that's where we're going to get our... I used silver paint today too, Quentin. I don't think I'd ever use the silver paint in that paint.
You use silver paint? I like to let Liz know.
I used black paint last weekend.
Actually, Les made a scrapbook page this week.
Don't know what was going on there.
Les comes, she's an adult that gets assistance.
Yeah. He visits us during the week. Him and some friends, and you know.
He usually just paints, but this time he actually made a scrapbook page, which was.
We're scrapbooking on Monday.
We are too.
With a rowdy group of kids.
Yes. Oh, I'm sick.
No one's sick on Monday. No one is sick on Monday. If I've got to do Thursday on my own.
Where am I Thursday?
Well, are we shutting the shop on Thursday? Naomi John was meant to be home by Thursday to do Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm teaching the art class. on Thursday. I teach the art classes, but I thought Naomi might be home to assist me.
We just put a 2-hour break.
Journey together, I'm thinking.
Journey together. I do like the knot in that piece of timber on the back side of that. Most looks like it's looking at you.
An O and a H.
So for anyone that's just joined us or watching that's never seen our videos before, this is Alicia's new latest collection released yesterday called Out and About. I'll put the link up again for you to see the whole collection.
There is a video.
There is a video.
I'm going to cut up my other thing of letters. I've got a half cut thing of letters here. I'm just going to keep hacking at it.
So that link will take you to the whole collection.
Oh no, I better use this. I better use this one just in case when we sell this kit.
Yeah.
I've got O. E. No, I need an E.
Tanya M loves the green. Mary loves the green.
That's a bit crooked.
I'll put the YouTube link up too for anyone that's having any trouble on the other platform. Do you do mixed media in retreats?
Naomi will tomorrow.
Some.
Naomi does. She will do that tomorrow. She does one class. So tomorrow Naomi John is teaching 2 classes. One in the Creative Family Group, her regular weekly mixed media class, and then in the afternoon she'll teach one. Sometimes she makes a card, sometimes she makes some little...
We have a bit of a plan. She's using crackle paste.
When's that, in the morning?
Yep, crackle paste, foil, and gold leaf. So
tomorrow. That's tomorrow morning.
In the morning, yeah.
That's a 9:30 class in the Creative Family Group tomorrow. You want to put a link up to the Creative Family Group so anyone that's not in it. So we're doing Journey together.
Okay.
Geez, I'm thinking I should have just cut these letters out ahead of time.
Yeah. Yep. Look, I know another lady that lives in Mackay that did that.
Yeah, she's smart.
She's had them all up.
Let's lay this out. TOGE THER. I've got to get a G and 2 T's. I've been a bit precious about getting them like from the edges and that. Oh, gee.
So that there link, people, is for the Creative Family that Lisa was just talking about.
So at 9:30 tomorrow morning, Queensland time. So if you're looking up, you're trying to find Queensland time, you need Brisbane. We're +10. We don't do daylight saving here in Queensland.
Better or worse.
Yeah. Well, didn't want our curtains to fade.
Cows wouldn't know when to come in here. Now, leave that alone. Separate issue. Wouldn't want to have a lost cow.
I'm sure it would have had an adverse effect on timings for farmers. I'm sure, but I think it would have affected everybody. I liked daylight saving, I'm going to be honest, but I was a single young female. I voted for it. I was a single young female and I worked until 9 o'clock at night or till 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and it was better for me, daylight saving. I'm trying to find a T close to an edge. I'm looking for a T. There's a T here.
I like these letters. It gives me a chance to Eat a mandarin, but
I've already ate a mandarin this afternoon. You're going to turn into a mandarin.
I know, but it's so yummy. And I just got to go pick one off the tree when I get hungry.
If the people that haven't already picked them all on us, someone's been picking our mandarins. At least it's not. So in 2019, someone actually turned up with a bag and stole our entire crop of mandarins. We get a lot of mandarins. We've been eating mandarins for weeks.
I told all the neighbours they taste like kerosene, just keep them away.
Someone's been coming into the yard, like opening the gates and coming in the yard and stealing the passion fruits now.
Okay, you've got people saying that where the letters were, sorry, above the K. Sorry,
Yep, I found it. Quentin took off, didn't he? So I'm going to stick our journey word onto... Oh, gosh, look at
Trish
that.
loves daylight saving.
Are the chooks locked up?
Yes, dear.
You sure? Because the little dog over the back's going off.
Oh,
You better go and check.
We'll lock him up, mate.
Probably not. He's going off, so something's going on in the backyard. It's not our little dog. He's our little alarm clock. He's the guardian of the chookies. When one of the other neighbours' cats gets on the chook house roof, he's into them, and if they get chased by birds, he's into them. I was teaching a class this afternoon, and Pee-wee was...
We could have went and found the noise for that vibration.
Oh, dear me, I stuck that on cooking. That's a bit wasteful. I didn't want to move it. It's a bit different. It's a bit silly. The Y is kind of a different green, but it doesn't matter. It's still blotchy like the other one. Okay. So I need to stick some other things on this page. What else have I done in my bag? I have a campsite play button. Got a wood one. Oh, other person. Hit the open road. I've got some.
You only use a piece of cardstock? Or?
No. What do I need cardstock for when I've good quality pattern paper? Why do you need cardstock for a base for a page when you've got like such good quality paper?
Yeah.
I am going to say this is really good quality pattern paper. I'm actually contemplating putting some paint on the background. Oh, I probably should have painted the word journey. I need the middle for the E. It's in here somewhere. I had a camping word for tomorrow night. I might not be putting the middles in my letters.
Have you lost your middles?
Yeah. There's no shock there. No, there it is. This is a different green. Let's see how it goes. A mustardy colour. Red. Orange, I mean. Oh, did Ella come in and pick up the album?
No.
No, she must be coming in tomorrow.
I did have someone ring at like 2 minutes to 3, but by the time I ran down the front to get the phone. Kathy's just joined us. Oh, Diane. It's terrible when people ring in, you have to answer the phone. Diane's just asking, what did you use to glue the word journey to the green?
I used Dimensional Magic. I'll show you in a little applicator bottle. We sell our applicator bottle singly. So, Dimensional Magic in a little tiny applicator bottle. I don't fill it up fully. And that's what I use. It does dry glossy, so you'll see me sometimes sort of scrape it away from the edges because when it dries, it will be glossy. But, oh, geez.
Karen asked a question
You
on my
meant to
post the other day too, dear, about what other glues do you use, and I just said 450 on things like flowers.
Yeah, 450. But sometimes on flowers, I use like gel medium. I did a couple of Fridays ago use gel medium to stick all my flowers and stuff on.
Oh, we've got Sally's joined us.
On.
Hi, Sally from Harvey Bay.
Sally is doing our next virtual treat, which is Mermaid Wishes.
Oh.
Mermaid Wishes is booked out. I'm sorry, everyone. We are knee-deep in making Mermaid Wishes product. And guess what arrived today? The Mermaid Wishes paper.
I kept it for myself.
I haven't even seen it. He didn't even open the boxes. Let's
It came in boxes. Last couple times just come wrapped in paper. So.
Oh, it must have been the weather forecast. Depends on the weather.
I will share some stories about our apprentices saying that they're such a great job with their environmental stuff.
Yeah, their environmental ethos is wonderful.
They're trying to find a biodegradable plastic that they can wrap magazines in. So.
Because they do magazines for companies. So I'm wondering.
It's 6 times the price, but they're not charging any extra for it. So
I've got a meter of. It's meant to be waxed cotton cord, but it's not very waxed. It's mustard.
Where do I put that? Yeah, the 1 meter mustard cord.
Yep. I just tied it in a knot. I always stick this down wherever we're going to put it. So I tie the two ends together, and I think I'm going to put it over here. So then what I'm going to do is I put the knot sort of where I want it to go, and then I come out a bit from it, and I go like at least 1.5 inches off the edge of the page, snip it, and then what I'll do is I'll put it across here, and then when we stick it down, we'll wrap it under and stick it, and it'll look like we've wrapped the page in cord and then tied the ends together. Because if you can't see it, it's not there.
Sally can't wait for the mermaids. A couple of them, Harvey Bay.
I know.
Pam's excited. Debbie got her kits today. Debbie H.
Awesome, Debbie.
Scissors you use to fussy cut. Okay. I will put up a link for them.
Oh, I think I'm out of these ones, but I've got these ones.
We got the non-stick ones.
Oh no, here they are here. Oh, I thought they'd been borrowed. We've got these ones. Same. So the reason why I don't use the Teflon ones is because my friend Deborah bought me these ones because mine had gone missing.
I did not make them go missing.
I don't know where they went. They're at work actually. Now, I find that because I'm talking the whole time I'm creating, like I'm waffling. Sorry to anyone that doesn't like the waffle. I've only got a couple of customers that don't like the waffle. I'm very sorry if you don't like the waffle, but other people like the waffle. So we're going to keep with the waffle. So because I talk the whole time I'm creating, I accidentally grab, like when I'm using these for my fussy cutting and that, I grab these to cut foam tape because all I see is Teflon, and I accidentally grab those to cut like foam and stuff, and it's really not good for your fussy cutting scissors. So you've just got to be a bit mindful and not, you know, be running off with your tongue and that and talking too much to be thinking about what you're doing. So I'm cutting this on an angle so that the cut edge is underneath the word, which we call a title cut. We have lots of title cuts.
Just a couple, yes.
Yeah. You could put a link up to that. Do you know how to find that link?
I'm answering 3 questions.
So when you click on any of the links down on the left-hand side or the pictures and that on our website, which is our online store, if you go to look for something, if you search, you will come up with out of stock product. You have to understand there's a lot of product in there. And no, I'm not going to delete everything that's out of stock, because when I can get my hands on stuff again, I actually do rebuy stuff because I'm not a fan of one run and done, which is a very big thing in our industry where it's manufactured once and then that's it. They move on to something new. I like to restock older product. I like to, because new people come to scrapbooking all the time and they see something that their friends made or I've made and they want to do it. And one run and done means it's really, really hard as a retailer to service new scrapbookers and card makers.
Okay,
so yes, I do. When I find someone with a product, I will get it.
And there is, I don't know how many pages. Let me have a look at title cuts.
Title cuts. You used the link on the left, didn't you?
Yeah, I used the link.
Oh, look at that.
There are 7 pages.
There's 48 items per page, just so you know.
And sometimes when we hang the words in different spots around the shop, it can get really, really difficult to find.
Yeah, Quentin doesn't like looking for anything.
I found those remembers I was looking for. Lee, your remember was missing for a day. I found them. Hanging with the wrong collection. Chloe likes the waffle.
No, yeah. It's like we're hanging out together I was saying to Quentin this morning, it's like we're hanging out together back at the Dunstall Street house. We did a flip house the year I had Amelia. And Chloe and I used to hang out. She used to come over and we used to hang out and art and create and yeah.
I don't think she's put the retreat up for October yet, Tanya.
No, not up yet. I haven't decided what paper I'm going to make. I'm really, really lost as to what I'm going to do.
You could do babies. Weddings. 4 weddings and a funeral. Her eyes have got daggers in them, people. I'm going to be quiet.
Because what I was going to do, I don't think people will want for a retreat, for that retreat. I know people won't. Everyone said something masculine, but...
That is, you know, Debbie, that's a lot of people come in like 9-10 months after they started an album and they go back to it to put some more pages in it.
Yeah.
And they just can't get the paper they were using the first time.
We still get people come in and go, I bought this paper off you not that long ago. And I'm going, you bought that paper in 2003. No, I'm sure it wasn't that long ago. I'm like, you bought that paper in 2003. It has not been laid since late 2003.
Although I must say, Scrapbook is doing the re-release of the Loveland. They did Loveland and they did New Loveland.
That was good.
That was good because it was not the same patterns face to face, but a lot of the same pattern in the paper. So, and the same colours. So, that's one collection where people got a second bite of the cherry. But 1 out of several thousand is not a good ratio.
No. We actually have to buy an awful lot of our paper.
Yep.
Oh, our paper is going up in price.
Yeah.
But I made a mistake with Mermaid Wishes the other day. I put it up for the price it's been. I forgot to put the price up. It's going up by 5 cents a sheet. It's only 5 cents a sheet. So we've been charged more for Out and About and Mermaid Wishes, but I forgot to put the price up for Mermaid Wishes. I'd already had the price out for Out and About.
So Trish said something adult male-ish. Mary Green said farming. Sorry, Mary G.
Yeah, I know. This Out and About's meant to be adult male, but I know the people on it are feminine-ish, but this is meant to be adult male.
Oh, Elise has joined us. Evening, Elise.
Oh, I'm just I'm trying to think. I want something in the background. I sort of want. Do you know what I mean? I want something.
You need to put some verbal things to that to shape and move across the screen.
Oh, I want something in the background. I just want some colour.
Okay, so Sandra said I'd love you to do a mail kit. Di D said space.
I don't know if enough people will be happy with space at a retreat.
Travel or already have created it previously.
Yeah, see, I've got getaway and I've got out and about. It's hard because I've done a lot of. Masculine's really hard to get images for. So at this point in time, I would take a photo, right? Right now is when I would take a picture on my phone. You're watching this through my phone, so I can't do that. So I've got to take a mental picture.
You need some sky.
I need some sky.
Some hills. There's
oh, dearie me. I'm not painting a portrait.
Oh, Di's saying a solar system. I thought a couple of solar system on that, but no, she meant for paper range.
Paper range, yeah.
Right.
I will probably, you know how we did Gnome for the Holidays and Swan Princess? I do have a few paper ranges to come for that, and one of them will be sort of spacey stuff.
So a mini kit we're talking there.
Mini paper collection.
So
and you can't do it through them.
But only 3 sheets, and a lot of the sheets are in halves.
Thinking bronze. I'm going to put a ball of bronze behind.
We'd love to do Lego, Lisa, but it's so licensed.
It is licensed.
Yeah, you can't touch Lego.
Yeah.
Love space rockets, fishing mechanics. Okay.
I've got a gesso brush, number 2 gesso brush. It's like meant to be 2 inches wide. I think it's 2 inches wide when it's splayed.
Gesso brush.
So I'm just plopping in it here behind where the photo is going to go, and then I'm going to go.
What colour are you using there?
I am using bronze
out of metallic sets.
Out of my metallic paint set.
I think we've got 1 pack of them gesso brushes left, and that's it. Let's do some more.
So I'm going straight across.
School years. Actually, that's a great idea, Johnny.
You know, we used to sell school years paper, and I had to sell it out for next to nothing.
Yeah. What is old is new again.
Yeah, I know. Well, I couldn't get it anymore either because the company's closed down. It was an Australian brand. So let's put a bit more.
Food paper range.
Food.
Papercrafting is something sweet and something else bloody delicious as well.
Got to be able to get a whole retreat out of it. That's, But they're all good ideas. I hope you're writing these down.
No idea. Oh, the 80s. Does that mean like hypercolour short? All those hypercolour singlets and that used to change?
Yeah, but they're copyrighted.
Okay.
Hypercolour is copyrighted. I'm pretty sure someone still owns that.
I had hair in the 80s.
Recently looked at someone suggested Wizard of Oz, but it's still under copyright. MGM renewed the copyright, and then I started looking at the themes and the actual meaning of the original book, and we won't be doing that.
Poor old Tin Man, he died of aluminium poisoning.
Yeah, from the makeup. I did a lot of research. I've done a lot of research on Wizard of Oz, and no, it is copyrighted. You're not allowed to use it. Can you wash my paintbrush, please?
Yes, certainly.
So you need to wash your paintbrush because that's acrylic paint.
Not in the kitchen. I know.
No, not in the kitchen. So, you know what we've just done? We've now done mixed media. So we've got paper and we've got paint. So we've mixed 2 mediums, creative mediums together. Just trying to get a piece of cardstock. Let's put this over here. So notice how I put my blob of paint I'm just going to cut myself a 5x7 photo. Fake one. It's a fakey photo. I put my blob of paint behind where my photo is going to go. Yeah, it seems a little wasteful. Probably is. But in doing that, I then could spread it out from there. Right. So this is 7 inches wide. So I always do the width. So the majority of our products online, the measurements, it's always inches, but I indicate that. I always do the width first. So this is 7 inches by 5 inches, and it's a fakey photo. Paint on my hands.
Well, we'd love to do one using some of Naomi John's art.
Yeah, that's on the cards. But we've got to buy the thing is we've got to buy so much paper that it's got to be something that is, you know, that we can justify buying that much paper and potentially having it for a really long time. Yep. So some of our papers, and got to be able to do multiple classes, because I don't know if you've all noticed, but I do have to run classes quite a bit with my own product because I have so much of it. And sometimes it's hard to get other stuff. Like,
hard to get the quantities of those stuff.
Hard to get quantities of other brands for kits.
That's going to be a viable solution.
That's a viable class solution.
That looks pretty interesting. I like that bronze.
But yeah, so having it here means that I could then spread from this point. And by just going across, I know the inclination is there to go willy-nilly all over the place, which is okay, as long as you're happy to, you know, live with it how it turns out, which will be fine. It'll turn out just fine. Like, don't worry about it. But the thing is, by going straight across, it's still a little calm. It's not quite as, you know, Mad Woman's Breakfast as it could be. Like we all recall the page I did a couple of weeks ago. So there will be a kit this week. We've done 2 weeks with no kits.
Oh, crackers, I meant to be doing the kit.
Yeah, there we go.
Back in a minute, please.
So stick these two together. Our tiny green border. By cutting the middles out, we get left with a lot of extra stuff. Right, and let's put this up on foam then. Our photo unit thingy. A piece for in the middle of our photo. Okay, let's do the photo. And I'm going to kind of do this from memory. And I'm going to build it around having the photo in a nice spot. I like that there. Put a piece in the middle. Don't peel the back off that until you stick your actual photo on it. And then what I'll do is I'll put my tree on next. So I sit my tree flat. Or do I put it on foam? Let's put our tree on foam. He's talking to himself over there.
Yeah, I'll put the wrong piece of paper in the kit.
So let's move this over here. let's not do the stem. Okay. So we're not going to put foam on the stem. We're going to sort of let the stem go where it goes and then sort of, yeah. So let's, the trunk, the stem. So let's use like this trunk of the tree as our sort of, no, we need to go higher. Oh, stop sticking. Like there. Maybe like there. And just sort of sit around. Like it's got to look natural, like it's standing up, but
Anne loves the bronze effect. Craft, scrapbooking, reading, books, knitting, gardening, says Joanne. That's a fair list of things you'd like collections on, Joanne.
yeah.
Does your kitty help with the scrapbooking? No.
No.
No,
Missy just, in the group this afternoon, I had the picture of her walking all over my trash and my pocket page whilst trying to photograph it. Little terrorist.
Deborah's joined us. Evening, Deborah.
Right, so that's going to go sort of there. Oh, and I've got bronze off my mat on it. That's not dry. Whoopsie.
Missy's nickname is Missy Nato.
Missy Nato. So this is going to go here. So that's the next thing we need to do is our, oh, I just cut this, is our string. So we're going to have it here. So what I'll do is I'll lift this up, tuck that around. Let's go back a little bit. Just tape over it. So just, it's the wrap and stick. And then come across here.
How much of that cord? 1 metre, wasn't it?
Yeah. Is she still playing in her room?
Yes, dear.
So the dressing table has nothing on it that should be on it. The dressing table is now covered in Lego.
We had a discussion about doing that. The Lego's got to go. I've got, by the end of this weekend, to have the other room completely ready for the other door.
Oh, I like that better. Covered the bottom of the tree now, so it doesn't look like the tree is just sitting in limbo, floating off into outer space. Right. Right, so let's get some foam to stick our flare button on. But yeah, you know, like Deborah sent me a whole list, and Tanya D sends me lists of ideas for products, words, titles. Words are something I always need to know what people want for words. Like words you're looking for when you're creating. Words are something I'm always in need of. Okay.
So Marie said that's looking beautiful.
So what I'm going to do is make sure that when I cut, my scissors are at a right angle to my paper. If they were on an angle, I'm going to see the background here. I could chuck this on my lopper chopper, but it's not really going to like it. Because this is up on foam, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to make my life easier. And I'm actually going to stick this one flat.
Lee said a nice country sunset would look awesome.
So you got to remember, before October, we actually have tropical ambience. So yes, I know tropical ambience has pink galahs.
Oh yes, it is the next one apart from mermaid.
It's got, what are those lizards? Chameleons.
Chameleons.
It has got a dusty pink, but it's got lots of green. There's a lot of green. I'm going to tick some boxes on some missing papers from my thing. So what I try and do is I try and make sure, so these letters were necessary. We didn't have wooden tile letters. We needed wooden tile letters in every collection. I would even use these with Springtime Tea Party. Especially Cottage Garden. I wanted these in Cottage Garden and couldn't fit them. Also hadn't found the right tile, letter tile at that point, but I have now, and I own it. And I've got to use it again because it's expensive. But I try and make sure. So let's just have a little interlude for a moment. So this cream frame goes with Springtime Tea Party. So I needed a little bit more lemon back in Springtime Tea Party to extend its life, and we're nearly out of some of the papers, and I thought it went really well. This marble frame is going to work really, really well with Cottage Garden, even Tranquility. The green actually goes with a mini collection that's getting a few more products added to it soon. Not going to tell you which one that is. You can probably work it out yourself. But yeah, I just try and make sure that I have products that go from collection to collection to collection. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that I like to be able to use things together. Like next week is, it's Imagine with Alice, actually. And Imagine with Alice, we have, and I actually fussy cut it because I thought it was this week. It wasn't. It's next week. But Imagine with Alice is next week. So Hebe, you bought this because I told you it was this week, but it's not. It's next week. So we have got a piece of Gnome for the Holidays. We've got 2 pieces of Robot Antics. So this is Robot Antics. We've got Imagine with Alice, obviously. 2 pieces, plus a full sheet that we've fussy cut. And we've got a piece of Redwood Farm. So I always try and make sure that a collection complements other collections along the way. Might not always be obvious at first, but the intent is there. Okay, so we're going to stick our letters down the bottom. Oh no, it was... I wanted to use my circle scissors the other day to do a circle, to do a heap of different circles on something. And I couldn't because I can't get circle scissors anymore. I was really upset. They're a circle with holes in them that you spin around and make different size circles.
So Karis has just joined us.
Hello, Karis. How are you?
And Tanya M suggested a circus theme.
You
won't get Naomi on a circus theme. She don't like clowns.
Yeah, we've got... we actually have a circus mini collection. And it goes with... It actually is part of... I don't know if everyone realises it's actually part of the Imagine with Alice range. So our circus stuff actually goes with Imagine with Alice.
I think we're out of one of the flare buttons for it too.
Oh, are we? So I'm going to put my...
the big top one. The one with the circus tent on it.
Oh.
Oh, no. It says we're still in stock. I must have them somewhere.
They're in the cupboard. So you come into our store, and we've got a lot of stock, but we also have more stock because we don't put everything out. It's just not physically possible. There's something of everything out, but We have excess stock put away. We don't have hooks that have got 50 things on them. We have a reasonable number of stuff on them.
Oh, so that link there, guys, that doesn't show you any circusy stuff. That'll take you to the whole circus collection.
At the circus, it's
At
called.
The circus, there's Ferris wheels, and actually then there's Mintake Forever Young. There's a couple of pieces of that left too, which was circusy stuff.
But it goes with Alice and...
Same colour schemes, Alice. The bright reds and blues.
Yeah, a bit of Redwood Farm goes with at the circus as well. Circus is because of Tanya D. She requested it.
Fairy tales or nursery rhymes. Yeah, now you're talking.
Okay.
Mary's loving the page.
So these little, and I know we haven't put a lot of paper on here, but I'm not a paper waster. These little glass domes, these are the 10mm uniquely created ones. We keep buying these. I hope they keep getting them because
I hope so.
we just keep buying them because we love these.
There is a 10mm and a 14mm one too.
But we mostly use the 10mm. So make sure, so what I do is I put a circle of my dimensional magic on here. I'll sort of fill my circle. Don't go all the way to the edge. And then I put it down. And I just make sure it doesn't move because they will slide across the page if your page is on an angle. But what happens is you'll see the glue goes right out to the edge. I'm going to say the first few times I did it, it wasn't as nice as this. It takes a bit of practice. But I put a bit of glue on, not right to the edge. They're nice. You know what? They look nice on. Let's come right to me. They look nice on these letters. You could highlight letters. Wouldn't that be lovely? You could highlight the letters on something. Like you could have the whole page. Oh, good idea. Oh, I'm hanging out with you mob too long. You could have like a whole background and then you could highlight like love, L-O-V-E with little glass domes. Wouldn't that look gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But yeah, it is hard when you're coming up with paper ranges. Like you've got to keep it a secret because I've actually had my ideas kind of switched. Because it is quite competitive. Designing paper is actually quite competitive. We didn't use these strips, did we? But yeah, you've got to make sure there's enough of a want for it. Because I don't want to get left with a paper range and Quentin goes, well, that was a dud you stuffed up there, didn't you?
Have I ever said that?
Not yet. Oh, I better not put them in there. They don't belong in there.
Okie dokie. So you've got a blue button there, dear. Yep.
I have got the person in a yellow beanie hiking, or not hiking. Yeah, hiking. In no way do we advocate hitchhiking. Please, people, don't think that this is a hitchhiker. This is just hiking on a dirt track. Our kids like hiking.
They do. All of them like hiking. No hikes like a greyhound.
So Amelia and I had an adventure the other day. She was so excited. So what we did was Quentin left the scones at work. So I said, well, drop me and we were halfway to school to pick her up. I said, drop me at school and I'll pick her up and we'll have an adventure. We'll start walking towards Noah's school. Noah was already walking home because we were running late to pick her up in any case. We'll start walking and it'll be a big adventure. Oh, she was beside herself with excitement. I'm just sticking that there so that it's just a little dot of dimensional magic, just so that it stays where I want it to be. Like it does what I want, not what it wants. Like that there. Oh, she was just so excited.
The next day when I rocked up, the same teacher was on bus duty there and said, aren't you walking today?
No.
Because we know the teacher.
Yes.
She was one of Noah's teachers.
Actually, she had a child in Noah's grade.
Noah's grade, well, yeah, because I was on camp.
Yeah, she was a shared teacher. Yeah.
She was very disappointed that I was not as adventurous as you.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Do we want to do this? No.
I don't think dementia is contagious, Deborah. So,
Why?
she forgot. She got her weekends mixed up here.
Oh, that's right. We changed weekends, remember, love?
Amelia Ann's eye is going really well.
Oh, where is she?
A clock in it.
Millie!
She had a day off school today because her sniffle was turned into a cough.
Yeah, a bit of a productive cough. Her teacher is really sick, her classroom teacher. I haven't had her for a while. She's really ill, unfortunately.
Yeah, really bad.
Do you want to... Millie!
I'm going to grab it here.
So what do you all think? I think it looks good. Let's
Sam
lift it
said
up.
she loves the simplicity of it.
The simplicity. And that's how easy it is to do something nice and simple.
That's
Now,
a big word for
without the bit of bronze in the background, it still would have looked good, but it could have been a bit blah. It's about obviously knowing when to stop. I could have added more. I could have inked things. But it's also about knowing what's enough. You know, keeping on going, not stopping short. Keeping going until you get to that sweet spot where it looks really great. Not overdone, but it just really says it all. Now, journaling, I would put here.
Amelia Ann's getting ready to go hiking with that girl with the yellow
Or just here. Oh, you got a beanie on. Hello. I told her to get a jacket today. She went and got a dressing gown. Here's Fluff Fluff. I think Chrissy's on class.
You have to show Chrissy that Fluff Fluff matches your dressing gown.
Hello, Robin. How are you? Oh, you want to show them all? They want to see how your eye's going. It's going pretty good. We've still got a little bit of a clot. Don't turn your eyes like that. You want to say goodnight to everyone?
Yes. Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
Well, that's not how we say it. How do we say it?
Good night. Hello. Hello. Good night. Goodbye.
Yep.
Yes, and that tongue pokes out every time I
She was good night, hello, goodbye. That was what she started with, the blow the kiss and the tongue poke. She did that on her own. When you were 5, back in 2020, when we started these videos. Hey, did we stop you playing Lego? Are you playing Lego or playing Barbies?
Playing Lego.
And arting at the same time.
Is she arting as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Daddy hasn't seen the back of it. She's been double-sided taping pictures of...
No, that was stickers.
The stickers you've stuck to the back of your door?
Yeah.
We don't stick
The back
stickers.
of the door.
Oops.
The back of the door.
We're just going to say it's double-sided tape.
I don't mind her using double-sided tape on the door because it's double-sided. The door's sort of like a gloss, so it's not so bad. Whereas if she's using stickers...
Hang on.
Oh, dearing me. She's gone back in her room.
I bet the calendar's... Yeah, the calendar's over here.
She's marking off a calendar for when her sister comes
the Sassy
home.
Furniture catalogue, this one is.
Yeah, Sassy Furniture, yeah.
They're about the only place that I haven't been getting Facebook end of financial year sales.
Quentin's a bit over the end of financial year sales.
Oh, I opened up my bookface this morning and like 4 ads for places I never even go to.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we've done. So where is what we've done so far?
Okay,
So
how much cord did we use there?
a meter.
And what's the baby?
Oh no.
Oh.
Got it? Yeah. So you've got a journey word. You've got a piece of paper 3, a piece of paper 2, a piece of paper 1, half a piece of paper 6, 3 domes, a flare button, and a meter of cord. You good?
Yes, I am good.
And how much?
Sorry, $9.50.
$9.50 for the kit for this class. There you go.
Sorry.
So your kit, so when we sell a kit, right? So you're just paying for the stuff, and we do actually give you a bit of a deal. Like we always round down, or chuck something in. So $9.50 is the kit for this, and you've got plenty of leftovers. Like you've got like half a sheet of this one with the tiles on it. And you've got, so all we're using of paper 2, so all you will use of paper 2 on your page is this tree. So you'll have the rest of this in your kit. So I think it's good value. And they stay in there, the kits. So what we've done so far with Out and About this weekend, and I'm calling Out and About a masculine collection. I am sorry. It is masculine. And I'm going to say that Tropical Ambience is going to be, it's going to be sort of 50-50 masculine, feminine, what you can use it for.
There you go.
Lots of green in Tropical Ambience.
Karen's Ava says she really likes the page tonight.
Miss Ava, yep. Thank you, Miss Ava. Love your work. So we've done a pocket page in retreat. So our virtual retreats are, so it's $50 to do the 6 classes over the 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 classes each day, and it's an extra $25 if you want a kit that'll do Friday and Saturday night, and you can only buy Friday and Saturday nights double kit, the bonus, if you're doing the virtual retreat. But that bonus kit also has a whole heap of other things. Like we're not going to use all of this tomorrow night. That's the rest of my bonus kit. So you get, it's a bonus. You've got lots of extra things in there. So we've done the pocket page, the double, and we've done this little page, which I'm really happy with. I like it. It's simple, and sometimes simple is hard. Remember when it used to be really simple scrapbooking style around, and I would just use a couple of little embellishments, a word and a photo, but it was all about the placement. It was all about the placement and the colors. Simple is about getting your colors right and your placement and that sort of thing, but it's also about conveying the story too, because you want to, we scrapbook for a reason.
Marge and Tanya and Laura and Carol all saying it looks beautiful, dear.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Carol and Tricia, thanking you for a great class.
Maybe you'll get the Pam's pressed enter before she finished typing.
So the link for the kit, guys, is up there. It just
doesn't have a picture on it. Maybe you'll get the bonus kit. Okay, so the bonus is gone. Like the bonus you've got to do when you book the retreat, but
after tomorrow,
once the retreat, if you want both of them, we can put them through and invoice you for them to Pam. We can, and okay, so we do like you to use the online store as much as absolutely possible. If you have no internet, or it is just really too hard, you're welcome to ring us or message us. We do have some customers that send their orders via Messenger because they haven't got internet to be able to shop online. But I'm going to say, you girls that know how to shop online, you can do your online orders. And guys,
you make my life so easy.
You make our lives so easy. Yes, you are wonderful customers. And don't forget, if you see something that needs to be fixed, we're very sorry. Our website, our online store was down momentarily this week. I think they were updating software and something went wrong. Yeah. But it was only down for like 30 or 40 minutes. Not even that, probably.
Off to the online store, says Diane B.
Off to the online store. But yes, and we do have an option in the online store. If you accidentally pick the wrong postage, that's okay. we can fix that up for you. We'll always ring you. We do have the option that you can hold till $100. So $100 is free postage with us, and you can just order things until, and pay for them. It's not unpaid orders. It's only paid orders that go into the hold till 100. So you can order and just whatever you want. And when it hits $100, we'll send it to you. We usually give you a ring just to make sure that you're not going to order something the next day.
Or messenger message you.
Yeah, or messenger message you. But yeah, we have that option so you can have your free postage and just shop when you want.
Do I really need permission, says Deborah.
Yeah, I love you, Deborah. You should see the list of awesome stuff Deborah sent me, ideas for.
Deborah, I found your netting stuff.
He found the netting stuff. The netting will be on its way.
It's in the box.
It's in her box, in her hold till 100 box. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I know.
That was a classic. I couldn't find that for a day or two.
Yeah, it'd have been moved. But yeah, so it it is what it is. I think our online store is easy to use. But
yeah. So when are we back?
We are back. So Naomi John's doing mixed media tomorrow morning. Let's get the program out, people. So tomorrow morning at 9:30 in the Creative Family group, Naomi John's doing mixed media, and she's using
crackle paste, foil, and gold leaf.
Crackle paste, foil, and gold leaf. It's tomorrow morning at 9:30. If you're doing the virtual retreat, in the virtual retreat group at 2 p.m, Naomi John's going to do a class. Guaranteed you're going to get your hands dirty with that, people. At 4 p.m, I'm doing a surprise project. Surprise project means you can send me a request. I might not do the request, but I might be able to incorporate the request into what I've got going down in my head. 5:30 tomorrow for those doing the retreat. We've got a Zoom. Pam did her first ever Zoom today. Very exciting. And at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, we're back here on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, and in the Out and About retreat group, doing something with the rest of this. Best I'll be using that glitter card. Yeah, and then we've got a couple of things on Sunday as well. But yeah, so that's tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, looking forward to her class. Well, it'll be interesting, Chloe, won't it? Store's very easy to use, says Deborah. Yeah, she does love a bit of paste. She's only got a couple more classes before did Scruffy Zoom. No, Scruffy didn't Zoom. We have to try and teach Scruffy how to Zoom tomorrow, Deborah. She's only got a couple more classes. In the
flat.
In Brisbane. She will probably do a Friday morning on the 8th. So Friday the 8th of July will probably be a Friday morning class, because Saturday we're having a family day together, and then we're coming home on Sunday with her. We won't be there Friday morning. We'll be here, but she'll probably do it on Friday the 8th in the morning, because Saturday the 9th is our family day together. We're having our family day together, our last one before she comes home. So it's too tired. Wilson had been here. Oh, jeez.
Wilson's a cool dog name.
Wilson is a cool dog name.
Like Doug.
Like Doug. Mel's new puppy, his name is Doug. We all saw him in the Out and About group. He's awesome. Now I am really waffling on.
Yeah,
so I love retreat weekends, says Tanya. So do I. So take care. I'll put in my calendar. I have alarms set now for classes. I love you, Chloe. I have missed you so much, girl. Chloe used to live here. We used to hang out together. Missed you so much. So take care. Stay safe. Love yous all. I haven't felt 100% today, but when I've taught classes, I've felt 1,000,000%. just teaching you guys really makes me happy, and it makes, it fills my heart, really does. I'm gonna cry now. But yeah, I love you all and really truly appreciate you all. You make it worth getting out of bed in the morning just to get to communicate with you and hang out with you and see what you create. See how awesome you all are. So take care, and we will see you tomorrow in one of the many things we've got going on tomorrow morning. So see you then. Bye.